The Springboard Center in Midland is a treatment facility for those who are battling addiction, and they're launching a new texting campaign to help people start a recovery process in an easier way. News West 9's Christina Burgess is live at the Springboard Center to tell us more about this new campaign. Christina.
Well, good morning, Jolena. Just within seconds, you can simply send a text message right here to the Springboard Center, and they can help get you started on your recovery process. Now, this new texting campaign is one that they tell me they started because they want it to be a faster and easier way to help those battling addiction. But not just those people, but also family members and anyone that is walking along the path with them can utilize this platform. A new texting campaign has started at the Springboard Center to help people battling addiction. By texting 144-FAMILY to 50700, you can start your first step into recovery by receiving testimonials. A service that recovering addict Roberta Dodd wished she had access to when battling her addiction.
I was in active addiction for 22 years, and I had the opportunity to start my recovery process here at the Springboard seven years ago.
Roberta's family was heavily affected during her addiction, which is why she is featured in one of the 5 videos in the campaign.
And that included the relationships that I had with my own children. I mean, it's hard when you're in that position to know where to start. And just saying, texting SBC with the intention of saying, I need help. Someone else is gonna take the first steps and guide you in the process, And that was important in the beginning. I was overwhelmed. I needed someone to take me by the hand and walk me through it.
At this treatment facility, they came up with the name Family because they say addiction affects more than just the addict.
The Family platform is intended to do a couple of things. One of those is to help the community know that addiction is not a private matter. Addiction by itself is an isolating reality for people who are involved in it. But it's not an isolated matter if you have loved ones who surround you and are concerned about your addiction. If there's a family member out there who could be concerned about a loved one, it gives them an opportunity to begin to investigate whether or not my loved one really has a problem or my loved one just overdoes it sometimes.
This campaign is also bilingual. You can text 144-FAMILIA to the same number.
So we want to reach out again, break down any barriers, even if it's a language barrier, and give people that are Spanish-speaking the opportunity to come on board with us and help get them in recovery.
Stepping into recovery with just a text message, something Roberta wants everyone to have the opportunity to do.
I know that desperation, and I know what it feels like to be at the end of your rope and to feel like you can never change. And there were people here that gave me that opportunity and that were that for me, and I want to be that for other people.
And when texting that 144-FAMILY number to 50700, you will receive a text saying that you are starting your first step into recovery. Now, they also say that if you are in dire need or immediate help, you can respond to that text just by typing in SBC. Reporting in Midland, Christina Burgess, News West 9.